welcome to the Postmodern family.
Hi!
We're here to talk to you about afternoon tea.
Yes.
When we first got here, we were completely perplexed, or at least I was, by all the tea references
Yes.
for food. So they have...
First of all,
there is...
Americans know tea as...
iced tea.
Iced tea?
Hot
Hot tea.
Baby. Dun, dun,
That's
dun,
it.
dun,
Okay.
Dun, dun.
Anyway, iced tea or hot tea, and that's it, okay? Here in the UK...
Tea is food. You say you're having your tea.
Like dinner, like supper.
There's high tea, then there's also afternoon tea, and then there's another thing called cream tea. That's what I know of so far. There might be other permutations, but beginning with high tea, which we have taken several trips to Oxford and eaten at this very fancy hotel right across from the Ashmolean, the Randolph, and had high tea 2 or 3 times. Excellent. Afternoon tea is like a subdued version of that. So you'll have the sandwiches, you'll have cream tea. Tell us what cream tea is.
You mean the scones?
Yeah, it's like scones, but you put
Clotted cream and jam.
Strawberry jam, baby.
They call it jelly here.
Yeah.
I think they call it jelly. They don't even call it jam, I think.
I don't know, but it is incredible. So
and
you
then
have
maybe
that,
a little dessert.
and then well, in the case of this, where we went to this place, it was a big piece of dessert.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a sugar crash in the waiting.
Yeah.
It is incredible. Let's talk about the
Probably
sandwiches.
a heart attack.
Let's talk about the sandwiches first. So there are unique sandwiches that I hadn't eaten ever before in my life until I got here. Egg and cress has now become my favorite prepackaged sort of prepared sandwich.
That's like mayonnaise, egg.
It's like egg salad.
With watercress.
Which is what? I didn't know
like
that was. Is it oniony?
A little bit, maybe. It's a little spicy mustardy.
Yeah. So egg and cress is usually what I go for. And you like the...
I like the salmon.
Does that come with cream
Smoked
cheese?
Smoked salmon with cream cheese, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also cheddar and some sauce.
Like a pickled, relishy kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's also tuna.
Oh yes,
that
I never
was
had
another option.
Tuna metallic.
We didn't really like that. I can't have that right now because I'm pregnant anyway.
Yeah. So then at the next layer, you
have...
That
was the cakes, actually.
The next layer was the cakes, geometrically, physically. But for eating order, for me at least, I then went for the cream tea. Cream tea is a scone. Now you can get scone with fruit, like embedded inside of it.
Mm-hmm. Like raisins.
And you can get a plain scone. I go for the plain scone. And you have to look at the richness of this clotted cream.
So
first of all, clotted cream. Think of that word, clotted. It makes you think of clotted arteries.
Yeah.
It is so buttery and rich and thick.
And the scone is like it's like an American biscuit, except it's kind of sweet. That's really fluffy. That's what an American biscuit is. Fluffy and thick.
So you cut that bad boy in half, so you get 2 out of that.
You usually don't have to cut. You can just peel it out.
Well, I cut it just in case. There's a debate about whether you put the jam or jelly first and then the clotted cream. There's a lot of confusion around it. Now, anyone with any sense of the texture and behavior, viscosity of each of these materials knows that you would put on the clotted cream first because that adheres to the scone.
It's sticky.
It's sticky. And then you put the jam on, which just slides over the clotted cream.
And they say you have to have both of them on there at the same time.
Yes.
And you have to load it up.
Load it up. It's not like putting butter on toast where you just scrape it on. This is like a thick layer of clotted cream.
Like a half an inch.
Yeah.
2 centimeters or 3.
So once you've had your sandwiches and once you've had your cream tea or your scones with clotted cream and jam on top.
Oh, we forgot to mention the tea itself. It comes with
a breakfast tea? What do you call it?
Yeah, it depends. You can choose. But yeah, we usually just go with the English breakfast tea.
Yes, it is great tea. And the china they bring out where they serve the tea is usually... Not the china, but the tea is, yes. So then you're having that tea all the while. And finally, after you finish, the last thing you do is you eat the dessert or the pudding.
But that's just because we do it like that. I actually don't know if maybe we should have followed the order of the tiers.
You think?
I don't know.
I don't think
I have
so.
no idea.
Because you have to then top the next sweet element. Like if you go from a really sweet down.
But why else would they end dinner with crackers and cheese? See, that's like a salty-ish, plainer thing.
But the scone is not salty.
I don't know.
So anyway, we ate it this way. We had the pudding last, and I had the coffee cake. What did you have?
I had this millionaire's shortcake.
No, really? Oh yes.
It was it was like a dense cake with a layer of caramel, and then topped with chocolate.
Yes.
Very, very sweet. Oh, could not finish that.
In an effort to walk off all those calories, bad calories that we consumed, we went to, we've mentioned in one of the videos before, to one of these National Trust estate properties, lovely huge mansion, and stumbled upon
a car show.
A British classic car show.
Yeah. What color is this one?
Of course, the highlight of the whole show, the American muscle car that was there. There you had Camaros, you had Mustangs.
Just a few of them.
But come on, everyone was around them. It was a crowd around the American cars.
Not just the cars, they had some music, entertainment, they had
yeah.
stalls, children's activities, and but we weren't there for that. We were there for seeing the beauty of the nature of the estate.
Yeah, we were going to take a walk around the property because it has a body of water, it has nice trees and wooded areas, but the area was packed with people and masses of people.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's overall beautiful, wonderful experience. We had our sugar injection and then went for the car show.
I wonder how often do people go to these to afternoon tea? Like, do they go out?
I don't know. What's the routine? A couple times we've been in London and we called around to schedule a high tea and no one was around. No one was available. Packed. It was all booked.
So thanks for watching our video about afternoon tea. I hope that you guys get to try it if you haven't. And if you have, let us know what you think about our experience.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.